holding up a photograph of the time we used to laugh. A little circle, black and round, sticking to the metal ground. I try to move it to the side, but there is nowhere left to hide. Invisible force within the stone, I am never quite alone. It pulls the paper to the door. I don't wanna look no more, but gravity has met its match in this silent sticky catch. Opposites attract, they say, in a strange and physics way. Magnetic pull, holding tight through the day and through the night. I try to leave, but I come back, staying on the metal track. Click, click, silent sound. So strong. Click, click, belong. We are drawn together fast, hoping that the bond will last. Magnetic pull, holding tight through the day and through the night. I try to leave, but I come back, staying on the metal track. Click, click, silent sound. So strong. Click, click, belong. If I flip it, push away, force field keeps me at bay, fighting hard against the grain, in the pleasure and the pain. A souvenir from a trip with a strong and silent grip, covering the grocery list, things that I have truly missed. Underneath the plastic face, holding memories in place. I am the metal, you are the stone, chilling me right to the bone. Magnetic pull, holding tight through the day and through the night. I try to leave, but I come back, staying on the metal track. Click, click, silent sound. So strong. Click, click, belong. Pull, push, stick and stay. You are never far away. North, south, pole to pole, touching my magnetic soul. It slides down slowly to the floor, cannot hold the weight no more. The photo flutters to the ground, making not a single sound. The attraction fades at last, leaving in the distant past. Magnetic pull, holding tight, gone, through the day and through the night. I try to leave, but I come back, staying on the metal track. Click, click, silent sound. Click, click, belong. Detach, free. Chapter slow, where the story used to go. I stopped right here to take a break, for my own quiet sake. I bent the paper at the top, knowing that I had to stop. A triangle of white and gray, marking where the feelings lay, damaging the perfect sheet to make the memory complete. A crease that never goes away, even on a sunny day. A scar upon the paper skin, where does the story begin? Folded corner pointing down, saddest marker in the town. I save the place to read again, thinking of my lover friend. Crease, crease, paper line, crease, crease, secrets keep. I hurt the
page to keep the spot, a memory that I forgot. Folded corner pointing down, saddest marker in the town. I save the place to read again, thinking of my lover friend. Crease, crease, paper line, so deep. Crease, crease, secrets keep. I try to smooth it flat and straight, but it is simply far too late. The line is etched into the grain like a persistent dull pain, evidence of where I paused and the damage that I caused. Did we finish? Did we end? Or just pretend? Just pretend the book is closed, the shelf is full. I feel the literary pull to open up and see the sign of the days when you were mine. Folded corner pointing down, saddest marker in the town. I save the place to read again, thinking of my lover friend. Crease, crease, paper line, so deep. Crease, crease, secrets keep. Bend, fold, press it flat. Where is the emotion at? Page, word, line and verse, reading the romantic curse. I turn the page and read the rest, putting feelings to the test. The ending wasn't what I thought. Lessons that were dearly bought. The folded corner stays behind, a marker of a different kind. Folded corner pointing down, saddest marker in the town. I save the place to read again, thinking of my lover friend. Crease, crease, paper line, so deep. Crease, crease, secrets keep.
Running out. The light is dimming in the toy, bringing less and less of joy. Movement slowing to a crawl, answering the sleepy call. Energy is almost spent, wondering where the power went. Metal cylinder of life, cutting through the daily strife. I gave it all to make it run underneath the summer sun, but now the chemistry is dry underneath the evening sky. Slowing down bit by bit, losing all the inner wit. Drain, slow, stop. Low power fading out, doubt. I tried to keep the spark alive, helping the feeling to survive. Drain, drain, empty shell, so weak. Drain, drain, hear me speak. Recharge me or throw away. End of the electric day. Low power fading out, low power fading out. Feel with weak and quiet doubt, feel with weak and quiet doubt. I tried to keep the spark alive, helping the feeling to survive. Drain, drain, empty shell, so weak. Drain, drain, hear me speak. Take me out and swap the new, that is what you always do. Replace the old with something fresh. In this technological mesh, I sit inside the kitchen drawer. You don't need me anymore. Acid leaking from the side, nowhere for the tears to hide. Corroding I touch. I love the energy too much, a heavy weight, a useless stone. Feeling cold and all alone. Low power fading out. Feel where we can quiet down. I try to keep the spark alive, helping the feeling to survive. Drain, drain, empty shell. Charge, spark, flash and die. Waving to the power goodbye. Plus minus, red and black. There is no way of going back. A delay stops, the screen goes dead. Silence fills the empty head. No more motion, no more sound. Peace is finally being found. I did my best to make it go. End of the battery show. Low power fading out. Gone power fading out. Feel where we can quiet down. Feel where we can quiet down. I try to keep the spark alive, helping the feeling to survive. Drain, drain, empty shells. Drain, drain, hear me speak. Empty, flat.
Drink. Favorite mug upon the shelf, kept it only for myself. Ceramic white and painted blue, a gift that was given by you. But one day it hit the sink, before I even had to think. A piece of edge broke away, ruining the perfect day. Jagged line upon the lip, careful when you take a sip. It isn't perfect anymore, not like it was before. Sharp edge against the mouth, things are going north and south. Chip rim holding heat, bittersweet and incomplete. I cannot throw this cup away, I use it every single day. Sip, sip, watch the cut. Sip, sip, in the gut. Flawed and broken just like us, making such a little fuss. Chip rim holding heat, bittersweet and incomplete. I cannot throw this cup away, I use it every single day. Sip, sip, watch the cut. Sip, sip, in the gut. Stained with coffee, stained with tea, part of our history. Others say to let it go, but they really do not know the value of a broken thing and the comfort it can bring. I turn around to find the smooth, trying to heal and trying to soothe, avoiding where the damage lies. Underneath the kitchen skies, it holds the liquid just the same, playing the ceramic game. Tip rim holding heat, bittersweet and incomplete. I cannot throw this cup away, I use it every single day. Sip, sip, watch the cut. Sip, sip, in the gut. Hold, drink, warm the hand, hard for them to understand. Crack, break, glue and fix in this emotional mix. Maybe one day it will fall, shattering against the wall, but until then I keep it near. Conquering the breaking fear, a jagged smile, a warm embrace in this quiet morning place. Chipped rim holding heat, bittersweet and incomplete. I cannot throw this cup away, I use it every single day. Sip, sip, watch the cut. Sip, sip,
crystal dome upon the desk, looking picturesque. Papers flutter in the breeze, trying to do as they please. Chaos waiting to take flight in the middle of the night. I place the heavy glass on top, making the motion stop. Solid, cold and crystal clear, making order appear. You are the weight upon my soul, keeping me under control. Gravity in a glass ball, answering the stable call. Press, wait, stay. Heavy glass, hold me down, keep me in this crazy town. Without you I would fly away, disappearing in the day. Press, press, solid stone, so clear. Press, press, draw me near, magnifying what is underneath. You are the sword and the sheath. Heavy glass, hold me down, keep me in this crazy town. Without you I would fly away, disappearing in the day. Press, press, solid stone, so clear. Press, press, draw me near. Inside there is a tiny flower, frozen in a glass tower. Trapped in beauty, trapped in time, like a perfect nursery rhyme. I look through you to read the words, stories that I haven't heard. If you lift the papers, fly like birds into the sky. Scatter thoughts and scatter dreams, bursting at the mental seams. I need your pressure on the page to survive this modern age. Heavy glass, hold me down, keep me in this crazy town. Without you I would fly away, disappearing in the day. Press, press, solid stone, so clear. Press, press, draw me near. Weight mass, hold the line, everything is looking fine. Clear, round, smooth and cold, story that is firmly told. One day the wind will be too strong, it won't matter where we belong. But for now you keep me still, bending to your heavy will, anchored to the wooden grain, safe from the wind and rain. Heavy glass, hold me down, keep me in this crazy town. Without you I would fly away, disappearing in the day. Press, press, solid stone, so clear. Press, press, draw me near, grounded still.
Drop the needle on a metal arm with a mechanical charm. Tiny gem, a microscopic point, moving every single joint. Hovering above the black, looking for the music track. Lower it down and touch the groove, making the emotions move. Tracing valleys, tracing hills, giving me the musical chills. I translate the bumpy road into a melodic code, riding on the plastic wave, how to misbehave. Touch, trace, sing. Diamond tip, read my heart, tearing the silence all apart. You find the music in the noise with a delicate poise. Scratch, scratch, digging deep. So sharp. Scratch, scratch, secrets keep running in a spiral line. Your vibration is divine. Diamond tip, read my heart, tearing the silence all apart. You find the music in the noise with a delicate digging deep. Scratch, scratch, secrets keep. Dust can make you skip and jump, overcoming every hump, sensitive to every speck, risking your delicate neck. I clean the path for you to go, enjoying the audio show. Worn down by the endless friction, my favorite addiction, getting duller day by day, fading the music away. But while you shine, the sound is true, connecting me right to diamond tip. Read my heart, tearing the silence all apart. You'll find the music in the noise with a delicate poise. Scratch, scratch, digging deep. Scratch, scratch, secrets keep. Drop, spin, read the sound. Best feeling I have found. Sharp, hard, small and bright, playing in the jazz club night. The record ends, the arm lifts up. Empty is the audio cup. Silence returns to the room, dispelling the sonic gloom. Resting on the plastic bed, music echoes in my head. Diamond tip, read my heart, tearing the silence all apart. You'll find the music in the noise with a delicate poise. Scratch, scratch, digging deep. So sharp. Scratch, scratch, secrets keep. Friends, silence, groove.
Ignite! Redhead and a wooden stick, ready for the fire trick. Strike me on the sandpaper side, nowhere for the spark to hide. Flare of yellow, flare of blue, burning brightly just for you. I give my life to start the flame, playing the dangerous game. Wood is turning into char like a falling burning star. Oh, hold me till it hurts the skin, where the ending does begin. One moment of intense heat, making the darkness retreat. Strike, burn, black. Burnt wood, twisted shape. There is no fire escape. I gave my all to light the fire, burning with a hot desire. Snap, snap, breaking down, so frail. Snap, snap, ashy trail. Pale, blackened curl, the smoke remains, evidence of fiery pains. I'm burnt wood, twisted shape. Oh, there is no fire escape. I gave my all to light the fire, burning with a hot desire. Snap, snap, breaking down, so frail. Snap, snap, ashy trail. Use me once and throw away. End of the fiery day, lying in the ashtray cold. Story that is briefly told. I started something big and bright in the middle of the night. Smell of sulfur in the air, handling with extreme care. I was straight and strong and white before I met the candlelight. Now I am washing the memory away. The fire roars without my aid. The sacrifice has been paid. Remember me when you are warm, sheltered from the winter storm. Earthwood, twist, bit, shake on. There is no fire escape done. I gave my all to light the fire, burning with a hot desire. Snap, snap, breaking down, and snap, snap, ashy trail. Smoke, smoke, smoke.
Press down 3 buttons in a silver row, waiting for the air to flow. Press them down to change the tone. I am never on my own. Springs push back against the hand in this brass and metal land. Hold me up to make me slide, nowhere for the note to hide. Up and down a rhythmic dance, giving music a second chance. Redirecting breath and wind where the melody begins. Open, closed, in between, part of the musical machine. Brass piston moving fast, making sure the notes will last. I change the path of air inside, taking the musical ride. Click, click, metal valves. Click, click, helps to soothe. Without me you blow in vain. Just a simple flat refrain. Brass piston moving fast, making sure the notes will last. I change the path of air inside, taking the musical ride. Click, click, metal valve. Click, click, helps to soothe. Fingers dancing on the top, never wanting to stop. Combination of the 3, creating all the harmony, sticking sometimes in the cold. Story that is often told. I am hidden in the shell, doing my job very well. Precision is the only way to get through the playing day. I feel the vibration of the song, where the feelings do belong. Brass piston moving fast, making sure the notes will last. I change the path of air inside, taking the musical ride. Click, click, metal valve. Click, click, helps us soothe. Push, release, make it sing. Listen to the trumpet ring. High, low, fast and slow. Let the musical wind blow. The final note is high and loud, standing out inside the crowd. I hold the position tight, and in the musical night, breath runs out, silence falls, empty in the music halls. Brass piston moving fast, making sure the notes will last. I change the path of air inside, taking the musical ride. Click, click, metal valve. Click, click, helps to soothe.
Silver circles in the stack, ready for the playful attack. I hold the top and let it drop, knowing that it cannot stop. Stretching out towards the floor, asking for a little more. Gravity is my best friend from the beginning to the end. Walking down the wooden stair with a funky metal flare. Hand over hand, step by step, with a lot of pep and pep. Momentum builds, momentum grows. Where it lands, nobody knows. A liquid metal living thing, dancing on a single spring, flowing like a metal stream, living in a funky dream. Elastic step, coming down, funkiest walker in the town. I stretch and pull and come back tight, dancing in the morning light. Clink, clink, stair to stair, clink, clink, breaking rules. Don't get tangled, keep it straight, accepting the elastic fade. Elastic step, coming down, funkiest walker in the town. I stretch and pull and come back tight, dancing in the morning light. Clink, clink, stair to stair, clink, clink, breaking rules. Sometimes I twist and get a knot, ruining the perfect shot. A kick in the metallic spine, looking like a jagged line. You try to fix, you try to bend, but it's the beginning of the end. Once it's bent, it won't walk right. Struggling in the funky night, juggling me between your hands, making imaginary bands. The sound of metal hitting air with a nonchalant care. I am simple, I am cheap, secrets that I have to keep. Energy stored in every loop, part of the kinetic groove. Elastic step, coming down, funkiest walker in the town. I stretch and pull and come back tight, dancing in the morning light. Clink, clink, stair to stair, clink, clink, breaking rules. Walk it, drop it, watch it go. Enjoy the metal magic show. Stretch, bounce, twist and shout. Let the coil let it out. I tumble off the bottom step, losing all my funky pep. Collapsed into a pile of steel. Tell me, how does it feel to be at rest, to be still, bending to the gravity wheel? Elastic step, coming down, funkiest walker in the town. I stretch and pull and come back tight, dancing in the morning light. Clink, clink, stair to stair, clink, clink, breaking rules. Boy, 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 boy. Done.
Open up. Open up. Open up. Sitting on the metal top, waiting for the pressure drop. A little ring of aluminum beating like a tiny drum. I hold the secret locked inside, with nowhere left for it to hide. Combination pushes up, dreaming of the plastic cup. Hook your finger, pull the lever. Now or never, now or never. I've been back and break the seal. This is how the feelings feel. A sudden hiss of escaping gas, watching the thirsty moments pass. I did my job, I made the break for your refreshing sake. One time used, then I am done. Having just a little fun. One pull, open wide, let the liquid flow outside. I break my back to let you drink before you even start to think. Snap, snap, metal sound, so fresh. Snap on the ground. I am useless once I pop. The fizzing is never gonna stop. One pull, open wide, let the liquid flow outside. I break my back to let you drink before you even start to think. Snap, snap, metal sound, so fresh. Snap on the ground. Sometimes you twist me round and round until I fall upon the ground, separated from the can according to the recycling plan. A sharp edge and a shiny face, lost in the garbage space. I opened up the sweet desire, setting your thirst on fire. You wear me like a cheap ring, a temporary
ceiling high, like a planet in the sky, covered in 1,000 shards, holding all the dancing cards. Small mirrors glued to a sphere, making the darkness disappear. I don't make light, I just reflect, effect and cause and effect. Spotlights hit me from the side, nowhere for the beams to hide. I shatter them and send them out, removing every shadow of doubt. Spinning slowly on a motor, like a funky shiny rotor, dizzying dots upon the wall, answering the disco call. Broken glass to make a hole, touching every dancing soul. Spinning star, turning round, light is hidden on the ground. I am broken, but I shine. Everything is looking fine. Flash, flash, tiny square. Flash, flash everywhere. Scattering the beams of love from the ceiling up above. Spinning star, turning round, light is hidden on the ground. I am broken, but I shine. Everything is looking fine. Flash, flash, tiny square. Flash, flash everywhere. If I stop, the magic ends. Goodbye to my dancing friends. Just a heavy ball of glue. Nothing special, nothing new. I need a motion and the ray to keep the gray world away. Illusion of a galaxy created for you and me. The settles on the mirror face, slowing down the body pace. But when the music starts to pump, I feel the rhythm, feel the thump, vibrating on the metal chain, ignoring all the dizzy pain. I am the center of the room, dispelling the silent gloom. Spinning star, turning round, light is hidden on the ground. I am broken, but I shine. Everything is looking fine. Flash, flash, tiny square. Flash, flash everywhere. Turn it, spin it, light it up, filling up the party cup. Reflect, deflect, beam and ray, dancing all the night away. The music stops, the lights go down. Silence in the funky town. I hang there in the empty dark, waiting for another spark. Without the light, I'm just stone, hanging in the dark alone. Spinning star, turning star, light is hidden on the ground. I am broken, but I shine. Everything is looking fine. Flash, flash, tiny square. Flash, flash everywhere. Dark. Still.
Wait for it. Behind the glass you sit so sweet. A little snack I want to eat. Metal spiral, silver shine. Waiting for the moment to be mine. I press the button, hit the wire, but things are just a little blur. The coil turns slow and steady. Are you really getting ready? Moving forward inch by inch, making my empty stomach pinch. Teetering up on the edge, standing on the metal edge. It stops right there just to tease, drifting in the cooling breeze. So close but yet so far away, brighten up my boring day. Just one more turn is all I need to fulfill this little great turn. Wait for metal turn, let it go, moving in the rhythmic flow. I paid the price, I want the prize, right before my waiting eyes. Round, round, turning slow, so sweet. Round, round, tasty treat me. Don't keep me hanging on the string. You are such a playful metal turn, let it go, moving in the rhythmic flow. I paid the price, I want the prize, right before my waiting eyes. Round, round, turning slow, so sweet. Round, round, tasty treat me. I tap the glass with fingernail, hoping that I will not fail. Gravity, please do your part, connect me to my sugar heart. The next person watch it slide. Nowhere left for you to hide. Sweet snack, fall to me, happy as I can be. It tumbles down a happy sound, landing safely on the ground. I reach inside and pull it out, removing every single doubt. The wrapper shines, the taste is real, that's part of the daily deal. Metal turn, let it go, got it in the rhythmic thought. Pay the price, I want the prize, right before my waiting eyes. Turning slow and sweet line. Sweet line.
Va bene. Turn it down. Too bright, too harsh, too real. Tell me how you really feel. I reach for the plastic wheel, changing the way the moment still. Sliding down from high to low, watching the filament glow. Softening the edges sharp, playing on the heartstring harp. Not on, not on, not off, somewhere between the most romantic scene. Controlling the voltage flow, making the atmosphere grow. Shadows lengthen, colors fade in the twilight we have made. Adjusting to the perfect mood, nothing bad and nothing rude. Just a little turn of hand, entering the shadowland. Slide and glow. Ooh, fade out, setting the tone when we are here all alone. Writing it down, gonna see you best, putting the brightness to the test. Fade, fade, amber glow, so fade, hold aloft, no. Don't want the full intensity, just a soft reality. Fade out, setting the tone when we are here all alone. Writing it down, gonna see you best, putting the brightness to the test. Fade, fade, amber glow, so fade, hold aloft, no. In the dark we hide the flaw, obeying the attraction law. Secrets whispered in the gloom, filling up the quiet room. The humming of the switch is low, only you and I know. Electricity held back, staying on a gentle track. If I turn it up again, we become just friends. The magic dies in the glare, vanishing into the air. So keep it low, keep it dim, indulge the evening whim. A balance on a razor wire, burning with the low fire. Fade it out, setting the tone when we are here all alone. I turn it down to see you best, putting the brightness to the test. Fade, fade, amber glow, so fade, hold a low fire. Lower, softer, darker still, bending to the evening will. Amber, orange, red and gold, story that is never told. Click, I turn it all the way, and in the electric day, pitch black silence heat. The transition is complete, only touch can guide us now. Sweat upon the furrowed brow, the switch has done its job tonight, turning off the blinding light. Fade out, setting the tone, all alone. I turn it down to see you best, putting the brightness to fade, fade, amber glow, fade, fade, hold a low friend. Oh, dark.
transparent hope. Blow a breath of gentle air, creating a sphere with care. Detaching from the plastic ring, such a fragile, lovely thing, floating on the summer breeze, drifting through the willow trees. Rainbow colors swirl around, silent over solid ground, reflecting the world, distorted memories that are unsorted. Then film of liquid skin, holding the empty breath within. Perfect round and perfect light, shining in the afternoon bright. Don't touch it, it will pop. The journey is gonna stop. Rainbow skin, flying high, bubble in the open sky. Beautiful but gonna break. How much pressure can you take? Pop, pop, suddenness, so fast. Pop, pop, cannot last. A moment of perfection, pure. There is no sickness, only cure. Rainbow skin, flying high, bubble in the open sky. Beautiful but gonna break. How much pressure can you take? Pop, pop, suddenness, so fast. Pop, pop, cannot last past. I chase you with an open hand, running on the grassy land. But if I catch you, you are gone, like the dew upon the lawn. Some things are just to be seen, not to be held, not to be mean. Ephemeral and temporary, like a visual diary. It rises up above the roof, seeking for the final proof. Getting thinner as it dries underneath the sunny skies. Tension holds the wall in place in this anti-gravity race. One sharp dust, one dry leaf, ending in a sudden grief. Rainbow skin, flying high, bubble in the open sky. Beautiful but gonna break. How much pressure can you take? Pop, pop, suddenness, so fast. Pop, pop, cannot last long. Ooh, fly, rise, shine and spin. Where does the rainbow begin? Burst, splash, wet and dry. Wave into the bubble goodbye. It touches on a blade of grass. The moment comes to finally pass. A tiny spray of soapy wet, the only trace that you will get. It existed for a second there and vanished into empty air. Beautiful because it dies right before your very eyes. Rainbow skin, flying high, bubble in the open sky. Beautiful but gonna break. How much pressure can you take? Pop, pop, sudden end. Pop, pop, cannot last, friend. Gone, gone. Hey, gone.
Bye.
Fabric flowing like a stream, woven from a silken dream. Wrap around the lovely neck, checking in the mirror check. Soft against the tender skin, where the fashion does begin. Tie a knot to hold it there, handling with a loving care. It slides and slips hard to hold, a story that is never told. Frictionless and shiny bright, catching the romantic light. But once the knot is pulled tight, it stays there all through the night. Gentle bond but very strong, where the feelings do belong. Smooth constraint, gentle bite, leaving the world behind. Soft tie, holding fast, making sure the memories last. Softest prison I have known, chilling to the very bone. Slide, slide, spread, sound so smooth. Ooh, you are tied to me in style. so smooth. Wind is blowing, ends are flying like a bird that is trying to escape the tethered place, fluttering around your face. But the night remains the same, anchor in the windy game, color against the pale and white, beautiful and lovely sight. To untie is hard to do, slippery and tight and new. Fingernails pick at the fold, trying to release the hold. Takes patience and a gentle hand to understand the silk command. Don't pull hard or it will lock, solid as a granite rock. Soft, holding fast, making sure the memories last. Softest prison I have known, chilling to the very bone. Slide, slide, so smooth, so smooth, so smooth. Tighten, loosen, let it flow. Watch the colors start to glow. Bind, release, soft and hard, playing the fashion card. Finally the knot gives way at the ending of the day. The scar falls down into the hand like water on the desert sand. The neck is bare, the bond is broke, like waking from a gentle joke. Fold it up and put away for another rainy day. Soft, tight, holding tight, almost back to the sky. Soft prison I have known, chilling to the very bone. So smooth, so smooth, so smooth.
Let it, let it, let it, let it. White cotton in the wax before the fire attack. Standing straight and standing tall, ready for the burning call. Strike the match and touch the tip. Watch the flame begin to grip, melting down the fuel below, starting up the steady glow. I drink of the liquid, feed the fire, burning with a hot desire, turning black and curling down, wearing a bright orange crown. Consume myself to give you light in the middle of the night. Sacrifice is what I do, burning all of me for you. Getting shorter, turning ash in a slow and steady flash. Burn, curl, black, black smoke, end of line. You were once purely mine, now you are a charred remain. Evidence of fire and pain. Smoke, smoke, rising high. Smoke, smoke to the sky. The flame is out, the heat is gone, waiting for the coming dawn. Black smoke, end of line. You were once purely mine, now you are a charred remain. Evidence of fire and pain. Smoke, smoke, rising high. Smoke, smoke to the sky. Drowning in the pool of wax, suffocating in the tracks. The flame flickers, catch for it. Are you really even there? A mushroom shape upon a head. Soon I will be cold and dead, just a carbon skeleton. The burning work is finally done. Blow it out and watch the stream, waking from the fiery dream. The smell of smoke fills the room like a sudden silent tomb. Curled and brittle, touch and break. How much burning can I take? mistake, buried in the hardened lake for your own comfort's sake. Black smoke and a line, you were once purely mine. Now you are a jar remain, evidence of fire and pain. Smoke, smoke, rising high, smoke, smoke to the sky. Where did the fire go? Black char, ash and dust. Burning is a heavy must. I try to light it one more time, but the wick is past its prime. It crumbles at the slightest touch. I love the fire way too much. Dig it out or throw away. End of the candle day. Nothing left to hold the flame. Only the black and ashy shame. Black smoke and a line. You were once purely mine. Now you are a jar remain. Evidence of fire and pain. Smoke, smoke, rising high. Smoke, smoke to the sky. Smoke, kiss, burn.
Rubber tread upon the street, keeping time with the beat. Miles and miles of memories, drifting like the summer breeze. Pattern fading day by day, in a soft and quiet way. I protect the step you take for your own personal sake. City lights and country road, carrying the heavy load. Getting thin and getting smooth, finding the eternal truth. Every crack and every stone, I have felt and I have known. Silent partner in the walk, we don't even need to talk. Fading prints upon the floor, don't need friction anymore. Step, walk, smooth. Walk in rhythm, soft and thin. Where does the journey begin? I walked 1,000 miles for you. Staying honest, staying true. Step, step, quiet sound. So light. Step, step through the night. Right. Leaving tracks of yesterday in a gentle fading way. Walk in rhythm, soft and thin. Where does the journey begin? I walked 1,000 miles for you. Staying honest, staying true. Step, step, quiet sound. So light. Step, step through the night. Right. Slipping slightly on the wet, no regrets, no regret. Connected to the earth below, moving with the steady flow. The logo gone to rubber band, breathing in the open air. Comfortable like an old friend until the very bitter end. New shoes shine and squeak so loud. Standing out inside the crowd, but I know the shape of foot soothed by the chimney stood. Resting by the open door, we don't run fast anymore. Walk in rhythm, soft and thin. Where does the journey begin? I walked 1,000 miles for you. Staying honest, staying true. Step, step, quiet sound. So light. Step, step through the night. Right. Breathe and go, watching the seasons flow. Smooth, soft, worn and old. Story that is gently told. The rubber finally wears through a hole that shows the sock of blue. The journey ends, we sit and rest. We pass the walk-in test. Thank you for the miles we share, and how you always care. Yeah. Walk in rhythm, soft and thin. Gone. Where does the journey begin? I walked 1,000 miles for you. Staying honest, staying true. Step, step, quiet sound. So light. Step, step through the night, friend. Rest. Peace.
Whoa, whoa. In the crack of the gray stone, I am growing all alone. No sun, no rain, just the dust. Living on a simple trust. Green leaves pushing through the gray, smiling at the light of day. People step and walk on by underneath the blue sky. I don't belong in this place, a green spot in the city space, but beauty finds a way to be for everyone to stop and see. Roots go deep into the dark, leaving a colorful mark. A tiny rebel in the street, making the view complete. Breaking through the solid ground without making a single sound. Urban bloom, yellow face, beauty in the ugly place. I am strong and I am wild, nature's urban happy child. Bloom, bloom, to the sun, so bright. Bloom, bloom, just begun. A miracle in the afternoon, singing a silent tune. Urban bloom, yellow face, beauty in the ugly place. I am strong and I am wild, nature's urban happy child. Bloom, bloom, to the sun, so bright. Bloom, bloom, just begun. Exhaust fumes and heavy feet, the rhythm of the busy street. I turn it into life and breath, fight in the shadow of death. A dandelion golden free, yeah. Happy just to simply be. They call me weak, they call me wrong, but I sing a resilient song. A child stops and picks a seed, helping with the planting need, blowing wishes in the air, spreading beauty everywhere. Even if I fade away, I brightened up your yesterday. Urban bloom, yellow face, beauty in the ugly place. I am strong and I am wild, nature's urban happy child. Bloom, bloom, to the sun, so bright. Bloom, bloom, just begun. Rise, shine, break the stone. I am never on my own. Green, gold, alive and true, blooming just for me and you. The petals close when night descends, sleeping with my city friends. Tomorrow I will open wide with nothing left to hide. Life is strong and life is sweet, even on the concrete street. Urban bloom, yellow face, nature's urban happy child. Bloom, bloom, to the sun, bloom, bloom, just begun.
Lock it. Iron links in the heavy road, where the oxidation grow. Brown and orange, rough to touch, holding on a bit too much. Wrapped around the gate and wheel, cold and hard and heavy steel. Weather beats me day and night in the eternal rusty fight. Pelic hangs like a heavy heart, keeping the two sides apart. I am the guardian of the yard, playing the role of the guard. Stiff and squeaky when I move, nothing left to really prove. Locked in place in frozen time, witness to the urban crime. Iron bond that won't release, disturbing the quiet peace. Clack, lock, rust, locked heart, tight and strong, knowing where I do belong. I am old but I am tough, made of heavy metal stuff. Clang, clang. I might slide, but the rust is deep inside, eating at the metal core. I can't take it anymore. One day a link will finally snap, breaking out of the iron trap. But for now I hold the line. Yours is yours and mine is mine. Kids try to climb and shake the fence, making no logical sense. I rattle back and cut the skin. Don't let anybody in. A symbol of the closed door. Rich keep out the hungry poor. I do the job I'm made to do, separating me from you. Locked heart, tight and strong, knowing where I do belong. I am old but I am tough, made of heavy metal stuff. Clank, clank, metal nose. Clank, clank, tough and proud. Lock, block, hold the gate, accepting the rusty fade. Iron, steel, brown and red, heavy as a piece of lead. Bolt cutters come in the dark, leaving a shiny silver mark. Snap, the link falls to the ground, making a heavy final sound. The gate swings open wide and free, end of the chain captivity. Lying in a pile of dust, returning to the earth and rust. Locked heart, tight and strong, knowing where I do belong. I am old but I am tough, made of heavy metal stuff. Clank, clank, metal noise. So loud, clank, tough and proud. Broken free. Yeah. Spray.
I shake the can, hear the ball ready to bomb the city wall. Press the finger on the tip, waiting for the paint to rip, but nothing comes, just a spit. Throwing a creative fit, dry the paint inside the tube, feeling like a total rube. Pressure builds inside the can, ruining the master plan. I wanna speak, I wanna shout, but the words won't come out. Blocked by the residue of past, nothing is designed to last. A tiny blockage stops the flow, stopping the artistic show. Pushing hard, but nothing gives, where the frustration lives. Press, block, stop. Silence spray, stuck inside, nowhere for the paint to hide. I am full of colorful dreams, bursting at the metal seams. Air escape, so weak, hear me speak. Silence when there should be loud, standing in the disappointed crowd. Silence spray, stuck inside, nowhere for the paint to hide. I am full of colorful dreams, bursting at the metal seams. Air escape, so weak, hear me speak. I take a pen and try to poke, hoping it is just a joke. Clear the way, open the path, unleashing the color for at the pain is hard as stone. I am fighting this alone, the moment passes, cops are near, filling me with sudden fear. Switch the cap, find a spare, but I don't have one anywhere. Amateur mistake, I know, stopping the graffiti show. The wall remains a blank play, waiting for another day. Potential locked in the tin, when the fuck failed again. Silent spray, stuck inside, nowhere for the paint to hide. I am full of colorful dreams, bursting at the metal seams. Air escape, so weak, hear me speak. Shake, press, clear the way, I have something to say. Block, stop, trying hard, playing the silent card. I throw the can against the wall, it explodes and covers all a burst of color. Uncontrolled story that is finally told. Not the art I meant to make, but a beautiful mistake. The cat flies off into the night, and in the frustrated fight, silent spray, stuck inside, nowhere for the